Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfside channel. Today with a very special topic. I mean, always special. What is dominate compared to taming? The real question is, are you a tamed husband or a dominated husband? No, that is not the question here. We are talking about Mortal Online, of course. At least I guess so. Please don't ask my girlfriend about that. Okay, to the actual topic. Now here in short, every creature in Mortal Online that is tameable can also be dominated. But not every creature that can be dominated is tameable. So with domination you can basically have every pet, every mount, everything as a weapon. And with taming you don't have everything. And the differences are here. For example, nitro spiders, clotho spiders, mountain spiders, corallus crabs, trolls, ultimeki, tegmaton, minotauros and cilianos are not tameable, but they can be dominated. And the very important message here, you can dominate minotauros, but only the small ones. And you can't dominate trolls or the Kizumeki, the ads from the Ultimech. But it was planned that you can do that. And yeah, sadly it's not implemented. Even something like the Clothos Maiden Queen, that you can dominate that. I mean the Spider Queen of Mortal Online 1, you were able to dominate that and send it to fight. So this was pretty awesome. It was pretty rare that people were fighting with this thing, because it was really expensive and hard to get, and you had to have an egg to dominate that and stuff like this. And it was also a little bit PvP balance mess and stuff like this. This may be the reason why Star Wars haven't implemented it yet, that you can dominate trolls or dominate the Kizumekis. And another very, very important factor about domination and taming is you can trade every animal you can tame. So you can trade it on the broker, but this is not for the dominated animals. And if we look to the skills we need, just for example, if you want to level up the domination skill, then you should first go to the stables in Haven, in the starter island, and talk to the NPC there, to the stable owner, to the NPC there, and ask about the taming and domination. And then you have 25 points in the skill taming and 25 points in the skill domination. After that you have a few options. You can either A, search for example a pig or a bush pig, better as a bush pig, and always holding R until the first quarter of the circle is passed. Then you're getting 9 experience points. And you basically do that all the time until you're level 100. If the animal has a too low level, then you level up this bush pig or pig and until the level is high enough that you get experience from, and then you can skill up your domination to 100. This also works for taming. But if you don't have time for 10 hours doing the same shit, then you also can go to the jungle camp. Please look at the jungle camp video I made. It's linked down below. And you can buy the book Dominate and Dominate 2 to level up the skills if you don't have the time or don't want to invest the effort to grind that. But for the most people, you must go to the jungle camp anyway, because if you want to use these pets to fight, then you also need the skill Beast Mastery for that. Also a few other skills, for example, Animal Care to level up your pets faster and stuff like this. This is all available at the jungle camp and nowhere else, unless you find someone who's selling that in your town on the broker. And if you're fighting with these pets or with these dominated whatever stuff, then you also need the influence lore that is under the Beast Mastery lore for each individual pet. So really, for every creature you have your own skill in there. You can find these books all around the map. Some of them are very hard to find, some of them are just lying on the ground in some loot bags. It's really random. And yeah, I know Star Wars promised for over a year ago that we have dominatable minotauros and stuff like this. Yeah, we have the dominatable minotauros, but only the small ones, not the big ones, of course. And this is because of balance reasons. I can just tell you from the past. In Mortal Online 1, there was a lot of balancing problems regarding pets. There was a lot of balancing problems regarding dominatable pets, especially the Spider Queen or the Minotauros and stuff like this. And this was completely out of hand, and then they nerfed it and stuff like this, and it was also a real mess. And I guess that is also the reason why we don't have dominatable trolls yet. Maybe we will have that in the future, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm watching every Hendrik stream because I need to make the recap, and I'm noting down everything, every little sentence he says, every little info, detail, whatever stuff. And for a year he hasn't said anything about the dominatable Spider Queen or the big Minotaur pros on the troll dominatable and stuff like this. So maybe it's on the next vote for the roadmaps, maybe not. I mean, I get the pros and cons. I mean, there were constantly people complaining about that Mortal Online is Pokemon Online. And on the other hand, there are also a lot of people complaining about this is not enough pets. Pets are useless and stuff like this. There's also people like pets are hard to level and very too expensive to fight with. And other people saying pets are totally OP. Other people saying pets are totally useless and stuff like this. So the opinions differ a lot. But what you can also make is you can make ritual pets, for example. So if you don't like taming or if you don't like domination, you can also make ritual pets. And skipping this thing, just became a necromancer and collecting the carcass of these animals, and then with the carcass you can resurrect them as undead pets, and you can use them. And another very huge topic about the pets are the ranged attacks. Currently, we gladly don't have that in a huge way. But back in Mortal Kombat 1 we also had demon bats that were flying, and if you, for example, you are a close combat fighter and you don't have a bow with you and someone is hitting you with OP ranged attacks from a little distance and you can't reach the creature there, it felt a little bit unfair, at least a little bit, I can say. And I really hope when more dominatable creatures or more creatures in general, Star Wars planned a lot of new PvE animals and a lot of more mounts and stuff like this. I can only hope that we don't have the OP ranged attacks we had in Mortal Online 1, because that really shook up the PvP gameplay and it was just a sad mess in my opinion. If you have OP ranged attacks, nothing is good ever. This is just my personal concern, but this is basically not the topic of the video. Sometimes I'm drifting too much away. Sorry. So now you know the differences between taming and domination. So if you are a not magic player and you want to play with pets, then better use the taming version, because you need to have ecumenical spells to get domination. But on the other hand, if you can't heal your pet effectively in combat, it's not good. So it's mostly a way mages go with fighting pets. But this really depends on your personal preference. So you should ask your guildmates, you should ask the people you're playing with if this is now a viable option or not, because this also depends on the favor of the season, I guess. Or also depends on recent balance changes. So if you're seeing this video 3 years from now on, the balance could be a little bit different, but in the core it would be the same. So please leave your opinion about the taming and the domination, and if you think that that should be one skill or not one skill or stuff like this. So please leave a like and subscribe and share this video with your friends, would be really awesome, by the way. And yeah, ring the bell. And special thanks to all the supporters, of course: Carmel, Professor Lukario, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, Giovanni, Vargas, RealMadWurst, Mip, Greta, you, and all the others, of course. And never forget to let yourself dominate from your wife. Tame hard, party hard, make party hard. Oh my god, make party hard. And yes, see you all next time. Goodbye.